Hello, hello! Welcome back to the last episode of Pokemon XD. I have got everybody all purified. Game takes a second to load, there we go. I got all the birds, got all these guys, and of course, Lugia, got that last episode. I did a little bit of change up for Lugia. It's a little bit of a crime to do so, but I got rid of Psycho Boost. It's an exclusive move to Deoxys, and only Lugia can get it, and only in this game. However, it drops special attack by 2 stages and has 90 accuracy, whereas Psychic does not. It's 100 accuracy and doesn't drop my special attack, it drops the opponent's special defense with like a 10% chance, I think. I would rather have Psychic, to be honest. I had that TM, so I just taught it. And I also taught Shadow Ball, just for a little bit of extra coverage. My stats aren't terrible in terms of, physical attack. My physical attack's actually higher. That's interesting. Careful nature. Don't remember what that is. I'll probably put it on screen as I do. Having defenses, very nice. I also wanted to show off this thing. Actually brutal. Lonely nature. And it has Sword Stance. And Holding Thick Club. This thing is just designed to smack and hit hard and make my opponent cry. Unfortunately, that's speed stats. But I do have Earthquake and Rock Slide, which is fantastic coverage, and it has Sing. This thing, I was actually kind of tempted to try to raise it up a little bit because I was wanting a really good ground type much earlier in the series, but it's kind of late. Articuno is Impish Nature, which it's actually not too bad. I think Impish is plus defense minus special attack, so I'm not getting too much out of my Ice Beams or extrasensories, but Ice Burb is actually designed to be more of a defensive Pokemon than anything else. It's, there for the haze more than it is for the Ice Beam. Bolt Burb has Baton Pass, doesn't really have anything to pass, unfortunately. And it has Bold Nature, which is kind of nice, plus defense minus attack. I don't really use physical attack, so that's actually not too bad. And then my Fire Burb, Quirky Nature, I'm pretty sure that's a neutral nature. It has Will-O-Wisp. The game just mocks me. But it has Morning Sun, which is kind of interesting. With those stats, actually fairly well-rounded, weirdly enough. That said, I'm not going to be using either of these guys. I already have a legendary bird on my team for now. I also have a timid Lapras. I was very tempted to use Blizzard and Hydro Pump. Very inaccurate moves, but still hits pretty hard. And Heal Bell is kind of nice, but I don't have much use for it. And lastly, speaking of timid, Salad Mint. Actually, is pretty useful to have timid when you have a Dragon Dance on your moveset, because you can just boost the attack that you're getting the minus attack from that nature. Dragon Claw is a special move, so having, plus speed, not altering your special attack, very nice. Not to mention, Salad Mint already has fairly high physical attack as it is, being a pseudo legendary, so having a minus attack nature isn't really gonna hinder it too much. But again, I can just boost that up with Dragon Dance, and I have coverage. I have stab on, or I can rely on both of my stabs with Dragon Claw and Aerial Ace. Unfortunately, Aerial Ace is kind of weak, but again, I have Dragon Dance. Again, I'm not going to use these guys. It's just these would have been nice to have earlier. This is the one that actually kind of, well, this one and Mrs. Mime. This one gets me. Adamant Nature. It's very interesting to see an Executor that has a higher physical attack than special attack. Unfortunately, though, Psychic is the best move to use out of this. Ancient Power, like Aerial Ace, fairly weak. Also only 5 PP, so it's not really going to be much use anyway. And Mrs. Mime is Modest. Kind of fitting. Very nice special attack stat, actually. With Psychic, Follow Me, and Encore, that would have actually been kind of nice as well for all the protects that some of these Pokemon were using throughout the series. And Thunder Punch for a bit of coverage. I knew that Mrs. Mime had some decent coverage, and sure enough, there it is. But I must say, it is kind of nice to see a whole wide variety of Pokemon that I can actually choose from in this game. Very nice, actually. It has up to 8 boxes. I never caught enough Pokemon to actually worry about most of these boxes, to be fair. But I just removed all the Pokemon that were in the various sets that I have. Just put them back in the PC. So it actually fills up a little bit more space. It's kind of sad that my starter Pokemon just kind of got left behind. Didn't really bother using it. I don't remember what your moveset was. Water Gun and Bite. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't keep it around very long. But I still have 2 sets left because, again, there's 2 Shadow Pokemon left. And I should probably stop messing around and go try to find them. Also, I had a feeling that this guy was going to battle me if I tried to walk past him. So I saved, and as soon as I walked next to him, yeah, he tries to battle me. So what I ended up doing... I think, yep, right here. I just held my D-pad to the right and then used the joystick, the right joystick, and just held left and just bounced back and forth, back and forth. It took about 45 minutes to get all those Pokemon purified. Luckily, it's a decent space to actually walk back and forth, but hey, I was able to purify everybody before I actually continued on. That said, let's continue on. Hey, guy. It's me, Egan. Surely you haven't forgotten who I am. I have. You're an old dude. This game has plenty of them. I sent you email earlier. An email. That you forgot an N in there. Have I read it? I attempted to, and it was cut off, but sure. I panicked and sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you've received it. I don't think that there were enough characters, even if you did try to finish it. I was inspired by your battle exploits, you see? It made me want to have a battle with you. Without asking my permission. That said, there are countless trainers that would be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. I therefore decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. Impressed? Sure. But before we talk, we must battle, you and I. On guard. You just have a Pikachu, don't you? Oh, okay, well, he has 2 Pichu. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, my Pokemon are quite weak to electric moves, but... You only level 45. Oh yeah, I got this. I got Earthquake, and I can just double Earthquake. I take that pretty well. And Lugia is immune to it, so I should be fine here. Double knock out both Pichus. Nice. Oh, there's your Pikachu. I actually thought you were gonna have like 6 Pichus or something. Pretty sure these guys also just died to Earthquake. They are just Pikachu after all. What do you got? One more Pichu, one more Pikachu? Or are they both Raichu? No, it is Raichu. Okay. And 2 of them. I'm just gonna Earthquake again. It seems to be quite effective. Oh, well, these are level 55, so we're getting somewhere. They actually might be faster than some of my Pokemon, but I don't think I should be that concerned. They're not faster than Luigi. Rip. Oh, you survived. Hello. Volt Tackle. Can you actually deal damage? There you go. You actually get to do something. You get to knock yourself out. And Zombie Bug just resists whatever electric move you want to go for, so by all means. You miss a Thunder. It sucks to be you. I'm just gonna Giga Drain to give Zombie Bug the win and swap. Hey look, a Ghost type. It's what your Raichu's about to become. Zombie Bug deserves this win. You know, for a Myth Trainer, that was actually stupidly easy. It's no wonder that Cypher has their eyes on you. I'm pretty sure that they're all dead now. I must say I enjoyed myself tremendously. I'm sure that the trainers who have gathered at the Ore Coliseum will be delighted to face you. Please, we'd very much like to have you come. Okay, well, that's... Oh. Okay, well, at least I can go there now. I have other interests at the moment. The toughest trainers in the land have gathered with you as the goal. We'll be waiting for you at the Ore Coliseum. They all want to murder me. That's fantastic. I'm gonna go see if I can find a Togepi, because I know that's in here somewhere. My first thought is probably out here. Okay, I went too far. My bad. Are you the one that's gonna have it? I'm also just assuming that's gonna be here. I keep doing that. I don't know why. If the Togetic that you catch in Coliseum is out here, I should save so I don't have to fight that guy again. Hey, look at that. I'm actually at 41 hours exact. Hey, it's you. Just the kid I wanted to see. I there to have another Pokemon battle with you. It was like an itch I couldn't scratch. I'm not losing this time. I mean, to be fair, you at least leveled up your Pokemon to level 50, but you don't have any Shadow Pokemon. Unless there's somebody in here. Probably would have benefited me to actually look up where this thing's located. I looked up where everybody else was and it said everything's on Set of Dark Isle, so I just saw that on everything and just assumed everything's gonna be there. You guys are saying the same things. You're just the, Oh, it was you. Okay. Huh? There was another mission with this guy. I just assumed that you'd be talking about that mission. Never mind, you are the Shadow Togepi person. Can I please get you to purify it for me? Oh, you're just gonna give it to me. I don't even have to capture it. That's even better. Holy crap. That's a little bit anticlimactic. I will take it. Oh, I guess I can't take it. I gotta make room. Sure, why not? It is kind of interesting that I managed to call it correctly, that Togepi is, in fact, located here, though. Left Lugia behind. Hey, thanks. Please purify my little guy for me. I can do that. Well, that's convenient. Hello, egg friend. Is egg? Is boy? What more do you need? Mild nature. Has Follow Me, Try Attack, Ancient Power, and Helping Hand. Follow Me and Helping Hand are actually useful. Try Attack, not with that attack stat, I don't think so. Same with Ancient Power. I mean, even with a boost, I'm still not getting much use out of it. That makes that physical attack turn up to 33. That's not very much. So with that, I now have 82 out of 82. And there's 83 in the game. I'm guessing I gotta go to one of the Coliseum places and have the Mirror Bee thingy go off. Probably at like Rilgam or Fanac or something. Maybe he has that or Coliseum. I don't know. I'll try here. See what happens. See if it goes off. It does not. Okay. Fanac then? No. Bit of lag because of all the water. Do I have to like talk to it or something? I am confusion. Not here either. And he's not in Pyrite? I'm just going to all the places where I've met up with him before. Do I have to go to like cave spots or something? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, I found him. Where is he at? Does this tell me? Just that Gadion Port. Okay, well, I gotta go find him then. That should be fun. Is he gonna be in the Krabby Club place? I think that's where Greevil was supposed to be. He had like his own little private room or something. Upstairs, I think. It's been a while. Oh, there's something here. Sparkly, hello. Battle CD06. Not sure if that's worth picking up. Hello, what's happening? Does that interest you? Mr. Varric gave it to me, saying he doesn't need it anymore. But you see, I don't battle. You're welcome to take that if you like. Hey, thanks. Can I exchange it for a drink or something? Okay, so he's not inside the Krabby Club. I'm just gonna assume that he's not in the shop or the Pokemon Center. I've been here before. Alright, somebody's home. Hello. Jovi's big brother, I saw you on the news. It's awesome. I think you're really cool. That's nice. Can I leave? Thank you. Bring you ONBS news. ONBS has received word that Cypher's headquarters is on Citadark Isle to the south of Gadion Port. And just like the news in real life, you are a bit slow on the uptake. I don't know why, but I thought Gadion Port was larger than this. Oh yeah, there's something across the water. Is he in the lighthouse? It's been a while since I've been over here, but I don't remember there even being anything up there. It does seem kind of fitting to just put a random battle up there. So many stairs here. Okay, well, I can hear his music, so he's got to be here somewhere. I guess I came to the right spot. Oh, God. Oh, there is an elevator there. I don't think a guy can access that from the bottom floor. You have anything to say about the weirdos behind you? Who are those people? They startled me so much I've become rooted to the spot. Yeah, that's fair. What? You brat. You'd show up here? Why do you always mess with our plans to get all the Pokemon in the world? Well, if you would have just took my side and joined me instead of asking me to join you, you'd at least have 82 of them. No thanks to you, we've lost more Pokemon than we've caught. Sucks to be you. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could talk to you for a second. Not you again. Our boss is busy dancing. You can see that, can't you? Are you Ludicolo your bosses then? Oh, hello. The way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it. Doesn't seem like I can jump off from here. Okay. Well, I should save. Just in case. Is my lead fine? He's got a bunch of Ludicolos down there. Actually, funnily enough, I don't really have much for Ludicolo. I don't have any poison type moves. I don't have any flying type moves. I don't have any bug type moves, sadly. That should be fine. It's very laggy up here. I want you. Who, me? Stop the music. I agree. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are. I am what? You are the super annoying brat? I mean, yes. Yes, I am. It's all your fault that my shadow Pokemon is less of the kind. And I'm here for it. But you did worse. You messed up my dance for celebrating the future of Team Mirror. Good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. Today of all days, you're not gonna get away. No, you'll never get away. Let the music play. Alright, you get points for rhyming at least. Ludicolo and Ludicolo. Gee, who would have guessed? Alright then. I'm gonna assume that something's gonna set up a rain dance and something's gonna have Swift Swim. So to mitigate that, let's Icy Wind and set up a Calm Mind. Who are you faking out? That's rude. At least I get the Calm Mind. I flinch, obviously, and sure enough, there's a Rain Dance. Okay, now the question is how many of them have Swift Swim? Femme Fatale went first, so I guess we can see by how many of these guys get to go before me. I'll just set up a second Calm Mind. Okay, you do. Taking all my energy. Don't like that. They both do. Damn. Still survive. I get the Icy Wind. And another Calm Mind. Oh god, this game is so laggy in this battle. Let's get those speed drops. Sadly, they're still going to be faster than Round Boy. And I can't exactly protect. I mean, I can with Femme Fatale, but I think I'm okay with sacking Round Boy here. Because, I mean, if I just use like a Hyper Potion or something, you're just going to double Giga Drain again and get me back down to 16 or crit me and knock me out. So I guess I'll just waste an Icy Wind. And start Psychicking things. Bruh, okay, well. Even with 2 Calm Minds, that hurts quite a bit. At least one of them misses. And I get to knock the other one out. Or one of them. I kind of can't tell which one's... I don't knock you out. How do you survive that? Also, Icy Wind actually gets to land. Got some doors slamming in the background. Decent amount of experience I will take. That's enough for the Ludicolo. I'm sick of looking at them. Are you also faster than me? Probably. Icy Wind and Psychic that one, since it should be slower now than Femme Fatale. Waterfall. I still have 2 Calm Minds. I am faster. Does knock you out this time. And I get an Icy Wind off into both of them, actually. I should be careful with my Icy Winds, because he's still got that Shadow Dragonite in the back. Though to be fair, I thought that they would have taken out Round Boy at this point. Speed drops, and I get a crit there. Do they all have Swift Swim? That's actually kind of annoying if they do. I'm gonna Icy Wind and Protect. Thunder Punch. Okay, well. I guess that's fine, actually. Gives me a free switch at least. And Zombie Bug just resists everything, I think, that they have. Resist Thunder Punch, resist the water moves, resist the grass moves. I think I should be fine here. And Rain stops, even better. In that case, I want to spore this one and Psychic it. Psychic should hopefully knock you out. Fantastic. I've lost track of how many Ludicolos you have, but at least I'm sporing whatever's coming in. Be it Ludicolo or Dragonite. That's fine, doesn't matter, as long as you go to sleep and I don't have to look at you. Yeah, I hate Rain Dance. Rain Dance, Swift Swim, Ludicolo. It's just a nuisance. Good or bad. I'll spore that one. Whether it survives or not, doesn't matter. Not sure how much damage Psychic is gonna do. I resist. Even in the rain, even stab. Psychic for some good damage. Almost a knockout. But at least he can't do anything to me. Knowing my luck though, the other one's gonna wake up this turn. Well, this coming up turn. Yeesh, bunch of kids screaming outside my door. Hopefully that doesn't get picked up on the mic. I should be fine with sporing that one because I know it's gonna go down here. Both asleep, Thunderbolt takes you out, and Spore, I think Dragonite should be coming in now. I'm taking out so many Ludicolo. Okay, good. Hello. And sure enough, it's a Shadow. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to capture though. Geez, you're level 55, really? Get all leftovers, get some HP back. Like, the thing is, even Joltini has a pretty bad capture rate, so I don't expect Dragonite to be very easy here. Let's start damaging Ludicolo for fun. And Thunderbolt is neutral. Sure. That's some good shit. Not sure if that's up to a roll, though. I'm kind of scared to go for another Thunderbolt. Double Edge did some pretty decent damage considering I'm not holding a Silk Scarf anymore. I'll just keep double edging. That sounds weird. Outer contact. I'll just protect. I know I'm kind of wasting turns to let them come back awake like that. But it's a good protect. I'm trying to solve the rain as well. There's the rain stopping. So now I'm just gonna double edge Dragonite. Hope it stays asleep. And just take out Ludicolo here. Should be getting a level up out of this. Finally, Femme Fatale can be up at level 50 like it should be. Fantastic. Took you long enough. Does Dragonite wake? It does. That's fine. I still have Spore on the field. Gonna go into Zip Tooth. Give me some Thunder Wave if I need it. How much damage is this doing? That's actually pretty good. Go for Spore. You know what? I'll toss a ball and see if I can get lucky with a catch without having to put you to sleep. I've only got 14. Hopefully you're not going to be too much of an ass bang. So far, the evidence says otherwise. Into whom? Damn. Oh, hey, that's convenient. Then I'll just send in Lugia for defensive purposes and toss ball, I guess. Not much more I can really do here. Lucky for me, I had the foresight to realize that, I'm starting to run low-ish on Ultra Balls. So I healed up and brought back to full health Round Boy so I can Water Pulse for a little bit more chip just to be safe. I'm gonna let Luigi, if you want to call it Luigi. I'm planning to just let it get knocked out here, assuming that it breaks out like it does. As it does. Should be going for Lugia here. That was a random switch up, but sure. A little bit annoying because I do want you to take out a Pokemon. No, why do you survive on 10? Or 21, close enough. I guess I didn't need the chip. Surviving on 10 was just enough, I guess. So with that, I finally have every single Shadow Pokemon captured. Battling with you, I can't find the right groove at all. That's what you get for trying to battle me. That's all I get for money, come on now. Oh, how dare you. I say how dare you. A Shadow Dragon Knight was Cypher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing to do now. Purify it. Let's go. Escape. He just leaves his Ludicolo behind. And his minions. Boss? Wait for us. Haha, you have to take the stairs. Huh? What is this? In my perfectly coiffed afro do. I found this little device. Nothing appears on the mirror radar anymore. It appears to have broken. Yeah, he doesn't really serve much purpose now that we caught his last Pokemon. Since he's supposed to be there to have all the Shadow Pokemon that we never captured, and we already captured them all. Time to go purify it. Wanna finish off? I should also point out that I am actually safe. I was in the middle of editing that last part, and tornado sirens went off. It was actually kind of terrifying. A lot of flashing lightning. Supercell actually went right over my head, but luckily the tornado touched down just north. And it wasn't too destructive, so yay. And this makes 83 out of 83. Took long enough. Regains the move Hyper Beam, of course you do. Pretty sure that's the move that you learn when you evolve. And Heal Bell, that's actually kind of good for a Dragonite. Dragon Dance, also very good. Earthquake. I mean, Hyper Beam and Earthquake don't get stabbed or anything. Low-key, I kind of think Salamence is a little bit better. As if I couldn't already prove that I can't come up with anything clever. Lance's Pet will have to do. Lonely Nature, well, it is plus attack at least. 177, yeah, that's pretty OP. Inner Focus, because multi-scale doesn't exist yet. And yeah, we already saw the moves. But yeah, like I said, that does make 83 out of 83. That is every Shadow Pokemon in the game. That Togepi, I guess I can actually give it back to that guy. I think he trades you an Elekid. Elekid's actually pretty decent because it has a whole bunch of decent moves. And Crush Chop. I don't want Elekid though. I already have Electabuzz. But there is one more thing that I can do. Egan hinted at it. This is the Aura Coliseum. Hey guy. Hello Ace. Very good of you to come. If you plan to take the Aura Coliseum challenge, go to the reception area there. I assume just walk on in. Anything else here? That just takes me out. Okay, I don't want to... Oh, that's cool. I don't want to leave yet. I was just wanting to see if there was any items. No, it's a pillar. Thought it was an item box. Please don't go any further. I guess I can't. Oh, I have to just talk to you. Okay. At the Old Coliseum, we use different rules from the Pyrite and real game Coliseums. If you wish, I can explain the rules. Sure. At the Old Coliseum, double battles are conducted. Yes, you are very different from every other Coliseum ever. You are permitted to battle with 4 Pokemon. Please be aware that certain kinds of Pokemon are not permitted. Similarly, Pokemon will be prohibited from holding certain kinds of items. The battles are held in knockout style. You must beat 4 trainers in a row to win your challenge. If you win a challenge, you may advance to the next group of opponents. If you lose, you will face the same group of opponents in your next challenge. If you manage to win a round, you will be rewarded with Poke Coupons. That's all I can tell you. I'll be happy to give you this information whenever you like, etc., etc. So I'm guessing I have to get rid of some Pokemon. I mean, 2 of them already fainted. Doesn't that count? So the thing is, I kind of don't care. There's not really actually too much left of this game. I mean, I can just go into any of the Coliseums and just keep fighting over and over again, just for fun. I think you can get Poke Coupons here. You get Poke Coupons at the Mountain Battle. I don't think you get any from any of the other Coliseums, but you get TMs and money rewards. The only thing this really does is once you go through the first round, you unlock a little side quest to get an item called the Lucky Egg, which increases your EXP in battle by 1.5. I've already beat the game. It doesn't really do me any good to get a Lucky Egg. I have all the Shadow Pokemon. I've been playing for 42 hours. I don't really have a use for it. Not to mention my Pokemon are already decently leveled. Plus, I mean, I was already able to grind up just fighting in Real Game Tower over and over again. That's good enough for me. Lucky Egg serves no purpose for me, especially because I'm playing on an emulator. I can't give it to a Pokemon and trade over to a Gen 3 Core Series game anyway. As far as I know, other than, I think, maybe Chansey holds it or something. That's the only way that you can get it in those games. And I don't really have any interest in going for it. So with that downer out of the way, that's all that there is in this game, as far as I know. If I'm missing anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. I wouldn't mind doing another video if there's something else worth going for in this game, besides the Lucky Egg. But this actually makes the second Pokemon game that I have completed from start to finish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed playing this game, and I'm glad that you guys were able to come along for the ride. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to drop a like, or you can drop a dislike. Maybe you don't like the game, maybe you don't like Gen 3, maybe you think I'm boring. Don't get me wrong, I kind of am. I'm just kind of unexpressive, to be fair. But hey, if you want to see other Pokemon videos or any other kind of video, feel free to hit the subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. I'm considering going back to playing some ROM hacks. If you have any suggestions for ROM hacks, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I will actually try to save the comments this time. I had kind of made up a little notepad for myself of various comments that people had left of different ROM hack suggestions, and I ended up losing that, so by all means, I'll be happy to try them out. But until next time, thank you so much for watching the series, and as always,